Welcome to the Enterprise Suite presentation, Customer Relationship Manager, Part 1. You can create and maintain activities, notes, email messages, and documents for all contacts maintained in Enterprise Suite. When supporting your customers and suppliers, you can use all the CRM options. You can also use the internal email client for sending and receiving messages or for viewing messages for specific contacts. You can maintain as many contacts as you choose for each customer and supplier. You can maintain a calendar for you, your team, or everyone in your company. When you're supporting your customer and supplier contacts, you can document notes. You can document activities such as meetings, calls, to-dos, cases, and callbacks. You can view your email messages. You can attach documents. And you can use the calendar. To demonstrate some of the CRM features, I brought up a contact from a customer, Norman Pilling, with Cell Phone Express. The same features apply for suppliers as well. In this case, we can see Norman's, all his CRM activities are down here. If I want to look at notes, they're listed right here. Special contact, special customer. If I double click on the special contact, I can see Norman is the contact for all new orders. And I could add more notes for him, of course. If I want to look at activities, I can see all of these activities that are listed here. I can double click on any one of them to bring up that particular activity. And in this case, it says to call Norman to review the presentation that's going to be at his office on Friday. And I want to make sure that everything's okay for the agenda. You can see the date, the time for the call. It's a high priority, and that's all there is for reviewing the activity. So I can go ahead and save and close this one. If I want to look at email messages, I would click right here, and it would show me the email messages that I have with him. Any documents that I've attached shows here. I happen to have one. If I want to do a new activity with Norman, all I do is click on the new activity button, and it pops up right here, the screen. I would give the activity a name. In this case, I'll just call it follow-up. Then I'd say the type of activity. In this case, it's going to be a call. I'd put the date and time of the activity, the notes down here, set the priority, and then I would just click on save. And then I would just click on home and save and close. And that's it for adding an activity. So as you can see, it's very simple to support existing contacts. When you want to review your calendar, you just go to the CRM option and then click on Calendar. Then all your activities show up on your calendar. As you can see, if you want to see the details for any one of them, you just put the cursor over the phone in this case, and it shows you all the detailed information. If you actually want to call it up, just double click on it, and then you can see the actual activity itself. You can review that, update it, change the status to completed, and that's all that would be involved in reviewing the contacts. So you can see all of these. If you want to look at your to-dos, just click on the to-do, and they all show up here conveniently. I have two of them, Joe Brown to get a proposal for him, and Brian White to do a call for references. And this is so convenient. All you do is double click, and the activity shows up so you can see all the details. You could just click on Joe Brown, look up his phone number, call him, do whatever you want, change the status to complete, and move on to the next to do. So it's a real easy way to schedule that, and then you can look at all your other schedule. If you want to see more people on your calendar than just yourself, you just go to the filter here, and you can, instead of assign to me, put everybody, the team, or list certain people. You can also just show activities that are certain type, certain priority, and so forth. So you have all of this control over how your calendar looks. And it's all integrated right into the middle of Enterprise Solutions. You can set up the email client that comes included with Enterprise Suite to support any POP3 server. You can send and receive email messages inside Enterprise Suite, and you can view all messages to and from a specific contact. If you set up the email client within Enterprise Suite to support one of your POP3 mail servers, you can just go to the CRM module and click on the mail option, and then the email client will show up. You can create additional personal folders and store your information and email messages in here as you see fit. You also have all the standard email options up here above. And I demonstrated earlier how the email messages show up in the specific contact forms. So if you want to see email messages for a specific contact, you can go to that record and see all the messages to and from that contact. This concludes our CRM Part 1 demonstration. Please review the CRM Part 2 video. Thank you for taking the time to consider Enterprise Suite. For more information, please refer to one of the following 4 sources. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to review Enterprise Suite.